Brothers and sisters, we created history. We, as the global youth, created a revolution. We are creating history. We are coming together in numbers from every race and creed. We have cut through our differences. I have a request for you, dear world leaders. Don't let us down.
I have a lot of hope in the youth movement because I know as a youth and as a youth movement, we can really change a lot. The thing about youth is that we've cut across our differences. We are not bound by answering to our Prime Minister, for instance. We are answering to our youth population back at home. You negotiators keep negotiating for our life, but we are going to do what we have to do and at least answer our children that when there was time, we did something.
Science has actually told us that if we don't act now, we are headed for disaster. We are looking at either survival or death because if we don't come up with the necessary decisions which will see to it that those people out there, their concerns are gotten on board, then, you know, we are killing them in some way.
We are looking at the survival of our generations. If a deal is not reached here, it means we are all a doomed future. We need a deal that is fair and binding. And we need to get back to 350 parts per million as soon as possible.
This week has been pretty frustrating because of the fact that a lot of the civil society organizations were not let inside the Bella Center, despite slogging for like an entire year. For a lot of young people who are here, they slog for an entire year to get funds to be here, to stay here, and to see the outcome of the action that they did. The fact that still so many people are here with a hope in their heart that we will have a good deal, and if not a good deal, still everybody would go back to their own countries and they would be working towards making this dream a reality.
Hi, my name is Shubhashni Raj and I'm from Fiji. So Copenhagen, why is it important to Pacific Island countries? That's because the science tells us the window of opportunity is very, very small. And if we don't get our act together now, here in Copenhagen, and seal the deal basically, then we lose that window of opportunity to be able to reverse any of the climatic damage that we have done. Our islands are already suffering, whether it be in terms of water resources, ocean acidification, or loss of coastal area. You know, the list can go on basically. And as vulnerable states, we're here asking for the leaders to hear our pleas. Pacific Island countries have fought beside our developed nations in every battle, whether it be World War I, World War II, Kuwait, Iraq, or Afghanistan. And so we're here asking for developed countries to fight this battle with us. So we've always stepped up to the plate and helped you. So it's your time to step up to the plate and help us in this battle to safeguard our way of life.
My name is Landry Teretse. I'm from Burundi, East Africa. I am working with Burkina Faso, Cote d'Ivoire, Cameroon, DRC, as well as Madagascar in Indian Ocean. I feel that I am part of a movement which is spreading. You know, it's a movement of young people, but only young people who are advocating for a future safe world.
My name is Paula, from Brazil. So I think this is what gives me hope, is that there are some people, really good people, that are concerned about it.
My name is Surendran. I'm from India. I coordinate actions in South India and Sri Lanka. It's a plain simple fact that the world is united on one issue which has never happened in the history of planet.
I'm Rishabh from India. I'm hoping that the politicians realize before it's too late, before the power is taken from them. Power is taken from them by the people. Because if they don't act, we will have to act.
Malaria has spread to areas where it was not even known a few years ago. People now are food insecure, where they used to have plenty of food. They could store food for even 2 years, but now they cannot have that because the climate is changing. And now we have come here and then this is happening. This is the second day and we are hearing like people are trying to force African leaders to sign a deal that is not favorable to Africa. We do not want to die. And the 10 million they are proposing to bring to Africa will not be enough to buy coffins for the whole of Africa, and we cannot just sit here. Africa is now looking at us. They are looking at the youth who have come here. They want us to push and make sure that we come here with a fair and binding deal. There is no need for us to go back to Africa if we are not going to push for a fair and binding deal.